Hey guys, time for Tackle Tip Tuesday. I thought I would address a lot of comments that I've gotten recently on social media. It's getting to the fall, it's getting to that prime spinnerbait time. And the question is I throw a spinnerbait a good bit, is why throwing a spinnerbait / melee bladed jig? It's kind of the same category. Why do you use fluorocarbon and not braid? It makes sense. You know, you're going down the bank, throwing around logs and stuff to use braid. You do it with a frog. Well, the difference is throwing a frog or something like that, you're seeing the fish eat it. I know he has it. I've tried throwing braid in spinnerbait and then, you know, throwing a melee. And the problem is the line is tight, and you can actually, or I can actually feel these fish come up behind the bait. And what tends to happen is I jerk too soon. You know, whenever a fish gets right behind the bait, the blades stop turning. Your bladed jig quits going as good, and I anticipate that, and I jerk too soon. A lot of the fish that I did catch with braid, I'd be hooked on the outside of the lip. Now, there may be some guys out there that fish with braid, and they have great luck. Good for them. But me, personally, I mean, I just use fluorocarbon. I use the Power to C FC more times than not. Even though fluorocarbon doesn't have stretch, it still has more stretch than braid. I should say fluorocarbon has less amount of stretch. It still has a little bit of stretch. It gives that fish time to get that bait in his mouth, and it lets me make a good hook set.